Hi, welcome to Nolep. It's finally November, and oh boy, we have a ton of exciting games set to release this month. If you've been waiting for new games to play, I think this is the time. Without further ado, let's jump right into our list of the biggest game coming this November. Slitterhead is the original works of Kiichiro Toyama, the creators behind Silent Hill series. This psychological horror game promised to deliver a terrifying experience with some gory action. You as a player will find yourself in a world that blends horror with urban fantasy, takes place in the 90s where the town named Kulong is invaded by mysterious creatures who start hunting humans. As the main characters, you have to possess any human nearby since you are a spirit without a physical body, and use them to fight monsters along the way. Slitterhead gameplay looks pretty unique since you have to decide where and when to change hosts while fighting a monster at the same time, giving you a creative way to overcome some challenge. The game visuals are dark and eerie, means to emphasize the horror vibes, making every corner of its world feels alive with tension. If you are a horror enthusiast, this game might be on your bucket list this month, since it is coming on November 8, 2024 for PlayStation, Xbox X and S, and PC.
After years of work,
Stalker 2 Heart of Chornobyl is an upcoming first-person shooter survival horror game and the sequel of the first Stalker game. It's been delayed many times, but now it's finally here. The game is set in the radioactive Chernobyl exclusion zone, where you can just seamlessly wander around the highly dangerous zone or, better yet, do some quests to reveal the story behind Chernobyl. This game promises a rich narrative experience combined with survival horror mechanics, which mean you need to maintain rations and energy consumptions. You will traverse a world filled with mutants, anomalies, and various factions, each with its own agendas. The choices you make will impact your journey. Of course, it is incomplete without weapon variety since there are hundreds of weapon combinations, and with some modification, you can help yourself in the long run. I would say the graphics that capture a depressing yet mysterious environment are my reason to start playing the game in the first place. I don't know why there is a curiosity in my mind to explore this anomalous radioactive zone, probably because I listened to many stories about Chernobyl. And by the way, this sequel launched on November 20, 2024 for Xbox X and S and PC.
You cannot kill God.
Have you ever wondered what a colony of ants does on a daily basis? I think if you want to know the answer, you can try it yourself in Empire of the Ants. In this game, you will take on the roles of Queen Ant, strategizing to build and expand your colony while facing threats from predators and environmental challenges. These real-time strategy games capture the intricacies of ant life, allowing players to experience a unique perspective on survival and ecosystem management. You will gather resources, construct your nest, and make tactical decisions that will affect the growth of your colony. I think the game has some beautiful environment with a focus on exploration and interaction with nature. Not to mention a complex system to strategize your entire colony, such a good experience if you like the simulation strategy game. Empire of Ants will be released on November 7, 2024 for PlayStation 5, Xbox X and S, and PC.
Story is a tale of rules rewritten by nuclear fire.
Metro Awakening brings the iconic Metro series into the realm of virtual reality. And I'll tell you what, the game looks polished for VR games. You as a player will step into a chilling radioactive world filled with dangers, from bandits to terrifying mutants, while also maintaining your resources for survival. The game harnesses VR technology to elevate the tension, letting players feel every moment as they navigate dark tunnels and encounter some hidden foes hiding in the dark. You can expect tons of heart-pounding gameplay where each choices you make could mean life or death. The game has realistic graphics that showcase the horror of post-apocalyptic landscape, and I think this VR games is one step ahead in terms of realism and action. And if you want to try Metro Awakening, it's coming pretty soon on November 7, 2024 for PlayStation, PC, and MetaQuest. LEGO Horizon Adventure is a combination of LEGO universe and open world exploration of Horizon. You can craft your own LEGO worlds, embark on quests, and engage in a mini-games with your friend. Don't forget, this is an action-adventure video game played from isometric perspective. It has 5 different difficulties level and the weak point targeting system from Horizon is also present in the game. The last thing to mention is the game can be played up to 2-player, co-op, multiplayer mode or online play with others. LEGO Horizon Adventure is coming on November 14, 2024 for PlayStation 5, PC and Switch.
I must!
The beloved Path of Exile franchise is back with Path of Exile 2, entering early access this November. This action RPG has garnered a massive following due to its deep customization and the infamous complex skill system. The sequel expands on the lore and introduces new classes, weapons, and gameplay mechanics that not only change in the battle phase but also enhance the experience for both veteran and new players alike. The graphics has seen a significant upgrade, making the dark and gritty environments even more immersive than the original one. Another important change is the local co-op and crossplay are now available in PoE 2. It is a great addition and I cannot wait to try it soon because the game is finally entering early access on November 15, 2024 for PlayStation 5, Xbox X and S, and PC. Bad news! The game is delayed 3 weeks from now, so it is coming on December 6th. Thank you very much.
Soviets pulled out of Cuba just to get their hands on Sokolov?
That's right.
What the hell was he working on?
The returns of Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eaters is one that many fans have eagerly anticipated. This full remake of the iconic stealth action game features updated graphics and mechanics while also retaining original storyline and characters. You will once again play Snakes as he embarks on mission in Cold War-era Soviet Union. The game introduces modern gameplay elements, ensuring both new and returning players like you can enjoy this classic with new modern graphics and enhancement. Overall, if you are huge fans of Metal Gear Solid or you are fans of stealth mechanics, Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater is a great game to play. The release date is still to be announced, but based on the leaks from GameStop, the game is going to be released on November 17, 2024 for PlayStation 5, Xbox X and S, and PC.
People aren't the ones who dictate the missions.
Then who does?
The times.
Sorry I'm late.
This one is a unique game. It combines open world fantasy and survival crafting gameplay. The game starts decades after Shimu people were forced to flee their homeland due to invasion of mysterious force known as Wither. To claim your island, you need to rebuild the village and maintain the living ecosystem back to life. There is a big open world with varied terrain. And yes, you can explore everything from the mountaintop to the deep sea using any gadget to help you discover new ecosystem. And a lot of mysterious ancient ruins spread across the island. I think exploration and crafting are the main selling point for me as someone who loves survival crafting games, and the games put a lot of emphasis on exploration and gathering secret items, finding more hidden areas, basically just growing your ecosystem how you want. Not to mention you can play the game online with up to 3 friends to explore your island. You can trade items and even battle against creatures as a team. Tower of Agashba is one of my wish lists I have to try this month. And for you who also want to know more, the game is set to be starting early access on November 19, 2024 for PlayStation 5 and PC. Dragon Quest III remakes bring back a classic RPG experience with a new visual. These remakes combine nostalgic gameplay elements with modern graphics, allowing new players to experience the epic journey of the original games. You will explore a vast world, interact with some memorable characters, and engage in strategic turn-based combat. Just like the classic game, you still need to recruit some allies. Up to 3 characters will be able to join your party. They even add a new vocation to the remake. And fans can expect a nostalgic yet fresh experience since the games update its graphics to HD 2D. Mean it's still a 2D game but with more HD graphics. Dragon Quest III Remakes launched on November 14, 2024 for PlayStation 5, Xbox X and S, PC, and Switch. This one is one of the best franchises in my childhood. Metal Slug Tactics, a tactical RPG that reimagines the fantastic run-and-gun series. You will command a squad of familiar characters employing strategic gameplay to beat the enemies. The game features turn-based combat, allowing decision-making as you navigate various maps and face different levels. Fans of the series will appreciate the nostalgic elements of the game. Though the gameplay mechanics are different than the classic run-and-gun type, Metal Slug Tactics deliver a unique experience for Metal Slug gameplay. If you are more a strategic person and you are familiar with Metal Slug series, make sure to check out Metal Slug Tactics coming on November 5th, 2024 for PlayStation, Xbox, PC, and Switch. If you ask why I put the beta test in the list, it's quite easy to understand. It is Monster Hunter Wilds. Of course, I'm biased. And yes, do I suggest you to play it? Absolutely! Monster Hunter Wilds will start their beta test for PlayStation 5, Xbox X and S, and PC from November 1st until November 4th, 2024. But you can play it right now if you have a PlayStation Plus subscription, 28 early. Yeah, you know, Sony always has their exclusivity even for this stuff. Okay, that's wrap out our top 10 new games coming this November. With a mix of horror, strategy, action, and survival, this month is packed with exciting titles for everyone. If there is a game you are looking forward to that I missed, let me know in the comment below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more news and gaming content. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you up guys in the next video. This is Nolep, signing out. Stay Nolep guys.